Hi everyone, it's been getting pretty cold recently, so I decided I would break out my sweatshirt today. Let's get started. Today's book that I'm going to review is called Spelled by Betsy Shao. Dorothy lives a charmed life as the crown princess of Emerald until one day she makes a badly worded wish that sets her fairy tale existence upside down. To make things right, she sets out with the brooding Prince Cato and the former serving girl Rexy. This was a 4-star book to me. It was a pretty decent book, but it does have some problems. I really love Twisted Fairy Tales, so I always read them when I get a chance. They're one of my absolute favorite stories. This was a pretty decent book. I really liked the way that the fairy tales were portrayed in it. It was really interesting and original. The characters were okay, but they weren't really anything special. They didn't have any characters that really made me be like, oh gosh, I love this character. The storyline was a bit iffy in a few places. Some things were just a bit odd. All in all, though, this was a really enjoyable book to read, especially if you wanted something light and a bit humorous. Okay, on to the next half. I've read a lot of Twisted Fairy Tales, and this was a particularly good one. I did enjoy it a lot. I love the way that pop culture was intertwined into the book in these fun little kind of punish ways. It was really good. I liked that a lot. My absolute favorite part of the book, though, and one of the things that made me like it a lot, was these little quotes at the top of the chapters. They were these fairy tale survival guides and quotes from different famous fairy tale story characters from what would have been their biographies. There was even one from The Princess Bride, which I especially appreciated. I wasn't a big fan of the characters themselves. They were either just kind of dislikable or just a bit blah. There was nothing special or anything that set them apart or anything that captured my heart about them. Some parts of the story didn't fit too well or just didn't make a whole lot of sense, and that kind of bothered me. In my opinion, some of the fairy tale characters, like Snow White or Cinderella, I wasn't sure how they were all existing at the same time, because characters didn't live forever in the book. New people were born and other people died, so I was a bit confused about how all these classic fairy tales were existing at the same time. Shouldn't we be dealing with Cinderella's descendants, not Cinderella herself? I mean, it did make the story more interesting, but it did bother me a bit. One of my favorite parts in the entire book was Hydra and her spare parts store. That was a really original idea and something that made me like the book a lot. I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Comment with any suggestions or books you think I might like to read. And subscribe if you'd like to see more. And you can also follow me on Twitter, and I'll put the link down below. Bye!